With a dominant victory over the second-place Philadelphia Eagles, the alliance comes to an end, and the Chicago Bears, with a little bit of help from the Panthers, are now the NFC's number one seed. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to 9 to 5 Bears. I am one of your hosts. My name is Eric, and with me, always out of his turkey coma, is my friend Brett. What's up, Brett?
We are the one seed, Eric, in the NFC.
We have a lot to be thankful for. I'm very thankful for my children and my family and all that good stuff. But yes, I left an honorary place for Ben Johnson at my table for Thanksgiving. Left it out for him. So
beautiful.
Praise be Ben Johnson. Praise be Pope Leo.
Yeah, thank you, Pope.
God is in our corner. We cannot be beaten.
Amen.
But how are you doing, Brett?
In the name of the Father, Son, Holy Spirit.
How was your Thanksgiving? We had some time off from work.
Yeah, it was a great Thanksgiving. I ate a lot. Was very happy to see the Bears win. Unlike Ben Johnson, I did not take my shirt off.
Yeah.
That's a sight no one wanted to see after this weekend.
Yeah.
But I had family in town, my brother from Houston and his kids, so it was always good to see them. And then we get a snow Thanksgiving on Saturday. That was awesome. So how about yourself?
I usually want a white Christmas, but I'll take a white Thanksgiving.
A white turkey day.
That was interesting, yeah. No, it was good. We hosted at my house, so that was like my first time ever hosting a big family
new
thing.
Crib.
Shout out to my family who stepped up and helped my wife. She's pregnant. They helped us cook all the food and they helped us carve all the turkeys and stuff while I was running around making sure everybody was good. So yeah, it was a good time. I didn't get to watch as much football because I was doing the hosting duties. But you can't be having family over at your place. It's
right.
Reason to be thankful.
Amen, brother.
Also, speaking of reasons to be thankful, you know who I'm thankful for, Brett?
I think I know what you're gonna say.
I'm thankful for our sponsor.
I figured.
Total Roofing and Construction.
Yeah.
We'll hear from them a little bit later
They are here.
around the NFL segment. Yeah, we're recording in their building. Thank you, Total Roofing.
Yes, thank you.
So let's not waste any time here. Let's take our shirts off. No, I'm just kidding. We're not doing that.
Tarps off, baby.
We don't have any incentive to do that.
It was No Shave November, so my chest hair is flowing.
We don't have anybody that would give away free food if we took our shirts off. But if somebody offered to, we might do it.
Yeah,
so,
we do love Chipotle. So.
Businesses of Cherville, if you give free food to the people, maybe we'll take our shirts off on. I don't know if anybody wants to see that, but we are men of the people. We would do it. Bears 20. Bears 24, Eagles 15.
Whew.
Wow. What a game on Black Friday. Fun factoid here, the Bears are now 3-1 on Friday games.
Yeah.
Did you know that?
Yeah, I think the last game was in 1960.
Yeah, they used to play Friday games back in the 50s and 60s. Yeah, so fun fact about that. Anyways, the good, better, best. The Bears pick up their 5th straight win, their 9th in their last 10 games. Second win in a row against a team above 500 to maintain their first place position in the NFC North and take over the number 1 seed in the NFC. The Bears go undefeated in November and win 5 games in November for the first time since 1959. The better, you mentioned it before, Coach Ben Johnson, a man of the people, removed his shirt during the postgame celebration to secure free hot dogs for the city of Chicago, courtesy of the Wiener Circle. Get your free hot dog. I think it's happening on Tuesday, I heard. So if you're in the city, go and get a free hot dog. Ben took his shirt off for you.
Ironically, that's what they call this office. Go ahead, sorry.
My grandma said we have to be more PG.
Okay. So did my mom.
She turns it off if we swear to talk about bad things.
All right.
So
sorry,
we
Grandma.
We can't talk about bad things. So Ben Johnson looking rather
jacked.
Fit. Yeah, looking fit.
Yeah, that's my head coach.
Our coach could beat up your coach.
Yeah, he could.
And the best, the offensive line in the run game just absolutely dominated the Eagles. It was old school football, butt whooping. DeAndre Swift, Kyle Malone guy, amassing a combined 40 carries, 255 yards, and 2 touchdowns, with the Bears gaining 281 yards on the ground total. The most the Eagles have given up against the run since 2015, I believe, is the stat they flash on the screen.
Yep.
So, wow. I don't know about you, Brett. I was nervous going into that game. What'd you think?
Eric, honest to God, it was on Friday. I woke up and I was like, you know what? I think they're going to keep it at least close. It's going to be a good game. I didn't think it was going to be a touchdown difference. I thought it was going to be within that touchdown.
Yeah.
Then I talked myself into. I'm like, you know what? I think we're gonna win the game.
Yeah.
I didn't know how. I did not expect the run game. Both Monungai and Taylor Swift, DeAndre Swift, both run for 100 yards each. First time since 1985 when Matt Suey and Walter Payton. That was a pretty good running back. Did it. I mean, the run game was just absolutely dominant from start to finish. The only thing that I was disappointed in was Ben Johnson was calling pass plays at certain times. And it's like, Ben, keep running the ball, dude.
Yeah.
The win was, I don't know how bad the win was, but it definitely looked like it was impacting things from the passing game. And Caleb had his inaccuracies here and there. So it's like, dude, stop. There's no reason for that. They were getting yards in bunches. 5 or 6 yards a clip on the ground. And it was just amazing to see. I just can't believe how much a year makes in a difference. The offensive line was so piss poor last year.
Yeah.
Caleb was sacked 60-something times. Yeah, he did get sacked on Friday or Sunday. On Friday, but that's to be expected. It's the NFL. But to turn around that offensive line is as good as they are. The running lanes they were creating for their backs was just phenomenal. Even you and I might have been able to get 3 or 4 yards. They were like pushing
might
people
have been, yeah.
so deep. It was amazing to see. The defense just dominated them in every stage too. I was really surprised. Caleb outplayed Jalen Hurts, even though Jalen Hurts had more touchdowns. A lot of that was garbage time.
Yeah.
So, and then that pass, again, there's always things. Caleb has some struggles throughout the game and had that nasty interception when they just got the Byard interception. And then he goes and throws that beautiful touch pass to Cole Kmet to just seal the deal. That's why Caleb is a franchise quarterback for the Chicago Bears, because he's capable of that stuff. Even when the elements and guys are slipping, that hurts him too. DJ Moore and Luther Burden, I know, both fell for no reason, and they were perfect passes to them. So there's just all these collective things that happen to contribute to that completion percentage that we always talk about. Everyone talks about on Twitter. Who cares? He's 9-3. The run game was just out of this world, and I just couldn't be happier with the way that game went. I didn't expect it to be as dominant, but again, we're 9-3, and that's just pretty damn awesome.
Yes, that throw Caleb made. I know he struggled, and again, we'll talk about the completion percentage thing, but that throw where he was like rolling to his left, throws across his body, and hits Cole Kmet in stride is like, that's the reason everyone's
exactly.
Like, that's why you take him number 1 overall, because not a lot of people can do that. So.
Right, and Swift was his number 1 option on that.
Yes,
he was open in the check down, and he saw him just break free, and that's why the running is so important, because the safeties were creeping up. They tried to cheat, right? So Cole Kmet was able to slip behind him. That's why you run the ball. That's why you establish the run and keep defense on their toes. That is a perfect example of why running the ball is so important in the NFL.
Yes.
Because that's what happens when it matters most. The guys try to cheat. Caleb saw that. Boom.
Yeah. I will note, too, one thing that they made a kind of big deal of before the game started was it was pretty windy in Philly that day. There was gusting up to like 30 miles an hour.
Right.
And shout out to Ben Johnson. He's a wizard. He plays 5D chess before the game even starts. When the coin toss happened, Ben got to pick the side of the field, and he picked the side going with the wind for the fourth. So he was already planning.
So they won the toss
for the end of the game.
We won the toss. We received and he received, and that because of that we get to choose in the second half because they received the to start the second half.
Yes,
I didn't understand that at the time because I was like, wait, Philadelphia chooses because we elected to receive.
Yeah,
well, that's for the first half.
Yeah,
the second half the Bears get to choose that, and that's where Ben did it. Going with the side where the win was less impactful.
So he's already thinking in the fourth quarter of that, or the start of the game. Like, we're going to be in it. Like, let's get every possible advantage. And the win probably wrecked some havoc on the passing game a little bit, so that's why the run game picked up the slack. But Caleb was still able to make a couple throws there. Before I go off onto anything else, I just want to shout out to the Philadelphia Eagles and the Eagles fans. This was the end of the alliance, unfortunately. I'm sorry.
Philly.
Yeah, I'm sorry that it had to be in kind of just this like complete belt to butt fashion.
Yeah.
Where you're now like questioning the validity of everything your team is doing. I'm sorry, that's just how the way it happened. But the alliance was fun while it lasted. So I know Philly radio is kind of in shambles right now about their entire team. So
which is crazy. Again, we're not Philly fans. We don't know the pulse of the team. I know they're angry with their offensive coordinator. They just won a Super Bowl in February. Like they literally just won a Super Bowl. If the Bears were in the Philadelphia Eagles' shoes, I wouldn't be bitching for at least 10 years, right?
Yeah.
I would give it maybe 5. All right, then I'll start getting upset if we're starting to lose again. But the boo birds were just after every play. I've never seen that before. We've seen the Bears boo the team going into a half because the offense was so inept.
Yeah.
But I didn't. After every damn play, I was cracking up. I was flabbergasted.
Like it was loud upset in there, not for good reasons. Not for good reasons.
It was awesome, and I can't believe it.
So, again, shout out to the Lions. It was fun, Eagles fans. I'm sorry that had to be the outcome. I hope there's no hard feelings because it was a lot of fun to have like a alliance with a fan base going throughout the season.
Well, that part of they wanted us to win to try and get the offensive coordinator fired.
Oh, okay.
So I think the alliance, it was a successful alliance at the end of the day.
Oh man, so if
if
he gets fired today, that will be a really successful alliance.
They might go buy some Bears stock.
All right, let's see what happens. We'll get back to that. As of right now, he has not been fired. So you hit on the head what I was going to talk about. This was like an old school Chicago Bears, like this is their identity, right?
Mm-hmm.
For their entire existence. It's run the ball and it's tough defense. Ben Johnson, after that bye, got the O-line figured out, got the run game figured out, and has just been a wizard with it since. They're averaging 153.8 yards per game, which is number 1 in the NFL. The way he has the O-line moving and how cohesive it is. Yeah, and the tight ends. I tried to think back to like watching the Lovie Smith teams and like some of the Jay Cutler run. I've never seen anything like that.
Yeah,
watching a Bears team,
right,
in the way that the O-line can open up running lanes where they can like bully the line of scrimmage. That to me is just unbelievable. Shout out Joe Tooney. He's just a winner.
Oh my gosh,
he wins everywhere he goes.
On Friday, which was crazy,
unbelievable. Joe Tooney's just a winner. He just wins everywhere he goes. He won 2 in New England. He won 2 in Kansas City, and now he's bringing winning culture to that line. And it was just incredible to see, like,
for a 4th-round pick too.
Yeah, for a 4th-round pick, that's insane to me. It was incredible just to watch the lanes open up for Swift and Monangai, and just there's nothing they can do against either of them. So, yeah, the Bears look to have one of the most dangerous running back tandems. And I know they talk about like Jahmyr Gibbs and David Montgomery,
right?
Monangai and Swift.
It's a 7th-round pick.
Yeah, that's a 7th-round pick. Like that's got to be the steal of the draft. He's looking at being like he's in talks for consideration of the offensive rookie of the year.
That's awesome
right now. Like
4 straight games with a touchdown.
That's incredible. A 7th rounder.
Well, I know it stinks that DeAndre Swift got a lot of slack the last year before when we signed him. I know I was kind of like, what? That's a head scratcher. But I love DeAndre Swift. I love the way he runs, and him and Monangai are such complementary backs. It's amazing. But to your point, with all the pre-snap movement, the tight ends are in motion. They kept Philadelphia just guessing the whole time.
Yeah.
And then you throw in the Luther Burden reverses. DJ Moore had one too, coming around. I love the way that Ben gets people involved. Even when the running backs are just doing everything downhill. All right, let me sneak in a little 10-yard run with Burden on the backside. I think he ran it twice and it worked. It worked. So, yeah, he's a wizard.
And it's not like Philadelphia's defense is good. Their defensive line is very good.
Right.
Vic Fangio is one of the best defensive coordinators.
I know. Good
probably of all time. Yeah, shout out to Vic. We used to be a Bear, but
last time we were good. He was our DC.
Ben had it figured out. He had Vic guessing. They just couldn't get it figured out.
Yeah.
They stopped the passing attack, but it was just so shocking to me to see them lose in such fashion.
Right.
I still don't think Philly's a bad team. I know they're and obviously they know their team better than we do. I wouldn't expect to know. They listen to it, but I just got on Philadelphia TikTok and just a lot of their like radio guys were just going nuts, and I was like, wow, this is actually really not great. We've heard rumblings of stuff before with like Sirianni and Jalen Hurts. I would still trade all that to have the Super Bowl. I mean, that feels pretty good.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was just interesting. The defense was still pretty banged up, but I think the silver lining was we got Kyler Gordon back, we got Jalen Johnson back, and aside from A.J. Brown had a pretty good day, the Eagles really couldn't do anything in the secondary. We had Devontae Smith pretty locked down. Like I said, A.J. Brown gashed us for, I think, 100 and a touchdown.
132 yards, 2 touchdowns.
Which, good. I'm happy for him. Like, he needs to do good. Otherwise, they're going to be
And one of them's a garbage time,
so
I don't really put a lot of stock into that.
Yeah.
And he had Nick McLeod on him for some reason on the second touchdown. It's like, why is he on the field? No offense.
Yeah. But just that secondary now, I feel, is really good with them back. I mean, I feel like Jalen and Kyler really had it locked down. Kevin Byard, shout out, another interception. Dude's been in the league for 10 years, and that's usually around the time you start to see guys kind of fall off. Like, if you would have told me this year that a 10-year vet, Kevin Byard, would be leading the league in interceptions, incredible. I just feel like he's Ryan Pohl's best signing this offseason.
Yeah.
Hands down, by far. Like, the level of play he's brought to this team, especially, like, manning the back of that defense when all of our guys are out with the younger guys. Like, from a leadership perspective, from the turnover perspective, he's got 6 now.
Yep.
6 for our 27 turnovers. Like, that's huge. I didn't really think of anything of it when they signed him. I was like, oh, it's cool.
A good veteran presence in the secondary.
Yeah. Like, absolutely incredible.
He's such a ball hawk.
Yeah. and Dennis Allen has those boys looking for turnovers.
Yeah.
And speaking of turnovers, tush push, we stopped it. Incredible. If you could just like make a checklist of like things going just absolutely right for the season, we stopped this allegedly like unstoppable play that looks like it's on its way to probably being banned. And even after
Eagles fans,
they're like, all right,
this forward progress should have been blown dead. It's like
yeah.
all the success you've had, now you're bitching because it didn't work. Like
even with the fumble, like there weren't really too many good camera angles in there, so it's like you can't see in the play. So it's probably time we should probably just put this to pasture and get it out of there.
I think it helped too. Last Sunday against the Steelers, they ran like a variation of the tush push twice. I remember the one they did a fake and it went for 50 some odd yards.
Yeah, the fake was pretty cool.
Right. So I think that the Bears probably just, all right, look, we got knocked in the mouth once on this. They probably tried to work on that, defending that during the week because it was going to come against Philadelphia, and they saw something. Nahshon Wright poked it out. I thought it was reminiscent to when the Steelers, remember when they had the faux fumble when DeAndre Swift, like they just got up and started pointing it's their ball, and no one could see actually why he fumbled. I thought that's what happened. I'm like, yeah, just call it a fumble. Say you got the ball. Who cares? And then they showed the replay, and Nahshon Wright legit pops it out. Could you imagine, though, being at the bottom of that scrum?
No, I would
that
hate
ball
it.
was like under legs, and you see linemen. Dude, I would probably be killed.
Several 300-pound dudes on top
literally
of you.
like forcibly grabbing an item from your possession.
Yes.
And Nahshon Wright came away with it.
Yeah. So. No wonder. I mean, Jason Kelsey talks about that play all the time, and he's just like, he's like, that was my least favorite play.
Right, absolutely. Because he's just on the bottom of the pile.
He knew he's like, I'm just going to get messed up.
Right.
Like, so, yeah, we should probably just be done with the tush push. Like, it's fun, but there's just been too many weird things this year about, like, camera angles, guys starting too soon, but you can't really officiate it because there's like just
there's
what
no
do you do when
real
there's
rules to it?
What do you do when it's just like 22 dudes running at each other within like a 2 square foot area? There's not really anything you can do to like make sure it's okay. And the Eagles obviously saw something that was legit because they didn't try and challenge it or anything. So,
but that whole sequence, that was the game was still at that point very close, right? It was they were hanging around and you just wanted to go for the kill shot. I think I sent a text. I was like, we need to go for the kill shot. We can't do it. And then so Bayer gets the interception. Caleb throws his interception. 4 plays later, they get the tush push, and I believe that's when they went down. And Monungai, it was at the end of the third quarter. They finally scored, and it's like, all right, breathing room.
Yeah.
And then, so it was just, God, what a game.
Yeah, I mean, there were 2 competing thoughts in my head. It was either going to be really close, like we were going to keep it close like we had been.
Yeah.
Or I felt like the Eagles were just going to kind of like, it was going to be a get-right game for the Eagles.
Right.
Just because they had that collapse against Dallas the previous week. I'm like, there's no way they'll let something like that happen again.
Yeah.
And when it was, 24-15, I don't think really, when you just look at the score, it doesn't really communicate like how much of a butt beating that was. Caught myself. Put the swear jar right here and put money in it every time we do.
I think they only ran 54 plays as an offense too.
So I got the numbers. The Bears had it was like 39 and some change. So 40 minutes of ball possession to the Eagles 20.
Wow.
And I believe the Bears ran 85 plays, which was
ironic.
The second the second most by any NFL team this year. The most in a non-overtime game.
Wow.
So, which is something that, again, as Bears fans, we're not really used to. We're used to seeing like most of those drives are sustained drives that get beyond 3, 4, 5 plays, which is not something we're used to seeing in Chicago because we always just see, like, once the first 3 and out happens, it would always just be a cascade. And it would just be like, oh, this is the Bears' 7th 3 and out in a row. And it's like, cool, we haven't watched any offensive football for like the last hour, 45 minutes. So this is great.
Right.
Yeah, the stats for this game are just like insane. And again, every time I look at like Bears stats and find stuff on Twitter and on the Bears website where they talk about like by the numbers, there's always like crazy stats where it's like, this is the first time since 1985 this happened, or like this rushing at the performance joins like Walter Payton. It's like all these great things. You're like, yes, you want to be mentioned alongside those teams. It's like absolutely insane. But yeah, the run game is, I mean, we're thinking playoffs now. The run game is really going to be a boon because, like, if we get into January, we got some playoff games, like, you get some outdoor games. Like, the run game is not pleasant to play against in the cold.
Not at all.
So that's a dangerous, like, even if we don't have the passing thing really figured out.
Right.
If we have the run game going, that's going to beat the crap out of teams come playoff time, come the colder games.
Well, not playoff time either, the next month.
Yes.
We don't have an outdoor game again. The only time we play in warm weather will be the San Francisco game.
Yes.
That's going to be 11 degrees in Green Bay this Sunday.
Yeah, so we're really going to need
the run game's got to just continue.
And I can confidently say that I feel like our run game is better than Green Bay's. For sure.
Our run game's better than the whole league's.
We're number one. Yeah, you can say that. It's officially
And to your point, there's no reason Caleb should have thrown. He was 17 of 36. There's no reason he should have thrown 36 times.
Yes.
On Friday.
Ben,
to nitpick, like, there were so many times where I'm just an armchair quarterback.
Yes.
But I'm like, Ben, stop throwing the ball. Like, it's not working, and that's okay.
Yeah.
Like, so you're running the ball so well, just keep running.
So Ben even admitted during the press conference that he was trying to get the passing game going. And he was like, yeah, I was trying to get it going there, like in the middle of the game. He's like, and then he did go back to the run at the end to close it out. So
now in the fourth quarter, though, Caleb was like 6 of 7.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
that's
throwing with the wind.
Yes, now
so
that's good.
Was windy
when
there.
It matters.
Yes, but we'll get the completion percentage thing figured out. Again, I read off stats last episode that showed like Matt Stafford and Josh Allen were both like really inaccurate their first like 3 years in the league.
Well,
You're like,
is still a new system he's learning.
It's complicated. Like you're seeing it on TV, like and we're talking about it, all the motion on the offensive line with the tight ends and the guy, all the pre-snap motion, like in every single play. In every single play, there's a guy moving or a couple guys moving before the ball is snapped. Which again, as Bears fans who haven't watched competent offense in like the last 10 years. That's not something we're used to seeing.
No.
Like, it's crazy. Like, I watched Detroit last year salivating because I'm like, man, their guys are always moving around and like doing stuff. And they're doing like triple like handoffs and all this flea flager stuff. Yep. And I'm like, that's cool.
That's
but now we're doing it. Because
Lions fans are so mad about it too.
I thought they were going to be fine, but it seems that there's some cracks showing.
Yeah, and I'm sure we'll get to that. And
for sure.
It's
So just some other crazy stats for this game. We have 5 road wins this year. And we also beat both teams that were in the NFC Championship last year on the road, Eagles and Commanders. So,
wow. That's right.
Pretty crazy, right? 313 total points scored by the Bears this season so far.
Wow.
Do you know what our total last year was for all 17 games?
Probably 180.
310.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we've surpassed our last year's total with
5
games ago. Kind of crazy, isn't it? I have several other ones here. So this was the only game in Bears history we talked about. Or the last time the 2 Bears players had 100 yards in a game was 40 years ago. Walter Payton 107, Matt Suhey 102 against the Lions, November 10th, 1985.
Great day.
So almost like 40 years to the day. This was the only game in Bears history where 2 players rushed for 125 plus yards.
Crazy.
Every week we're getting stats like this. This is 15 years since the Bears have won 9 of their first 12. That was the 2010 Bears. They won the NFC North, went to the championship, and
Jay Cutler. That was the MCL game
and lost.
Yeah,
I love Ben Johnson's stats because it just makes me feel so good about how Ben Johnson is.
Dude.
There have only been 3 Bears head coaches who have won at least 9 of their first 12 games. Ben Johnson joins Patty Driscoll and George Halas.
Wow,
9 of 12, insane. I mentioned 3 of 1 on Friday games, so.
And again, just more like more stats, or things that I just love about this year. Black Friday this year, 2025, Ben Johnson wins, and we're atop the NFC North, and now atop the NFC in general. We beat the defending champions. A year ago on Black Friday was also an amazing day. Matt Eberflus was fired.
That's true.
So I love Black Friday. The last 2 Black Fridays, chef's kiss.
And dude,
I love them.
I know I've talked before on episodes about I just love like how storylines and drama and narratives seem to like coalesce in the NFL. It almost makes me feel like it is maybe a little bit scripted, right? Because that Thanksgiving Day game last year was awful.
Brutal.
That was
in front of Ben Johnson.
That was Matt Eberflus's like debacle of like late game management. Just an absolutely devastating game that we had to watch on Thanksgiving. Yes, then they let Matt Eberflus go
do the press conference
on the radio. Like we listened to him on the radio.
Yeah, I remember listening. Yeah,
and then an hour later he's like, "No, I'm here for the long haul," and then he was fired like an hour later. So very funny. So it's just crazy how that whole like year storyline coalesced into like this win on Black Friday. That again. Exercising the demons.
That's right.
Ben Johnson exercises the Thanksgiving demon from last year. Just absolutely. So it's crazy. It's crazy. And, it's crazy how things happen.
I know.
I can't believe it.
And add another win against a winning team because the Bears don't play anybody.
Yeah. Which, by the way, our win against the Cowboys is now looking pretty good considering that they
just
beat
the Chiefs too.
Yeah, and they beat the Chiefs. So
hey, how about Cairo Santo actually hit a field goal too into the wind?
Yeah.
So maybe exercising demons. I love it. That's what we're doing here on 9 to 5 Bears.
Just all the demons have been exercised from the past
2025, the year of the exorcism.
Several years. And then, it felt like, aside from the passing game, it felt like a complete game.
Yeah.
Offense played good on the ground. Defense played good. And special teams played good.
Yeah.
And we've been waiting for like the full package game, and that was kind of the full package game. And now it's got me wondering if like Ben Johnson can see the future, because he was like, going into December, we're going to be playing our best football. And it kind of feels like
now we're just waiting for the last piece just to ball out.
It kind of,
I'm going to keep betting 3 touchdowns, 300 yards every week.
It's going to hit one time. Yeah. It feels like the pieces are like coming into play, like how good they looked against the Eagles. And then we're just going to, like, fingers crossed, our guys stay healthy. We're going to keep getting healthier when we eventually get TJ Edwards and Tremaine Edmonds back in the middle.
Yeah.
Then we have our full defense.
Right.
Even the guy we traded for the Browns. I'm not going to try and say his name, like Treon
Joe.
Joe. We just call him Joe.
Did he do something on
I
Friday?
saw him on camera several times, and he was like in the thick of it. So he was
in the thick of it.
He was looking pretty solid. Grady Jarrett has had a pretty good stretch the last 3 games.
Right. That was the one disappointing thing.
Veteran leadership.
The pass rush continues to be lackluster. Now Philadelphia has a good offensive line, but we'll get through it. As long as the back 7 is good and the pass rush, back 7's got to be solid, and it is right now. So
everything is coming along though, like over the last couple of weeks.
Exactly.
Now that we got Kyler and Jalen back, the secondary is better. We've been getting more penetration on the line the last couple of weeks. I know Montez didn't get through this time, but he'd had a sack every week since like the bye, except for this week. So I kind of see it. I see the ramp. I see it ramping up. It's kind of crazy.
Well, that's good because it is December 1st.
It is December 1st.
And we play a team up north on Sunday.
Yes, we do. Before I talk about Green Bay, I wanted to take a quick look.
Twice in the next 3 weeks.
Quick snapshot of
yes.
playoff pictures. So Bears 1 seed, 9-3. I texted you. We were trying to figure out.
1 seed?
Yeah. Would you believe that?
No.
Not in our wildest like we were at the beginning, like, a 500 season would be a success, and now we're just like the 1 seed.
If the Bears would have 8, if they would have won, look, that's how
that scared the shit out of me.
If the Bears would have won 9 games, I was gonna eat my hat, and so we're at 9 wins. So I guess I gotta eat my hat.
Yeah, now I feel like the expectations have shifted higher. Like they have to with a 9-3 start. So Bears are the 1 seed at 9-3. Rams are the 2 seed at 9-3, and we determine that's because of the conference.
Yes, conference record.
Right?
I'm like 87% sure, Eric.
I was looking at all kinds of things. I was like, well, we're beating them in points. Like we scored more points than them.
That was a funny text exchange. What did you say?
I was like trying to figure out the reason why we were ranked ahead of the Rams, but
it was all caps. Panthers win. What is life? Tied for the 1 seed. We are the 1 seed. Don't we have the same record? We own the tiebreaker. What's the tiebreaker? I don't know. I looked up. Rams lost to Eagles. We have a better conference record. We have more total points.
I was looking up everything, and then Brad was just like the conference record. I was like, oh yeah, that makes sense.
I think so. Again, don't quote me on that, but I'm pretty sure. I'm like 88% sure now. I think.
Speaking of storylines and the Rams, the pick that we traded away that the Panthers got Bryce Young with. Bryce Young threw 3 touchdowns against the Rams yesterday, so it's like that's another additional storyline.
Yeah,
that comes back into it to like get us the 1 seed. And you know where it all started? With Lovie Smith winning that game at the Texans.
Thank you, Lovie Smith. I saw a lot of people on Twitter thanking him this week.
All of this stuff that's been going on for the last like it coalesced into that moment.
The last few years.
It all comes back to Lovie Smith.
Yep.
What a craziness. So yeah, Rams 9-3 at the 2 seed, Eagles 8-4 at the 3 seed, Bucks 7-5 with the 4 seed. Then we have the Seahawks at 9-3 with the 5 seed, Packers at the 6 with 8-3-1. And Niners at the 7 seed, they are 9-4.
They have 9 wins, and they are the 7th seed right now. That's how crazy the NFC is.
And that's the NFC West, too.
Right.
Because the Rams, Hawks, and Niners are all.
Yes.
So NFC North is tough. NFC West is pretty nasty this year. And we're playing several of these teams. So we got to play the Packers twice. And we got to play the Niners once.
Yep.
So 3 of our last 5 games are going to be against potential playoff teams.
Yep.
So... yeah, we're looking ahead to Sunday up in Lambeau, and I gotta be honest. This is the most nervous I've ever been for a game. All season. Like I'm really scared. We've been so scarred and battered by Aaron Rodgers over the past. Like he was 24-5 against the Bears in his career.
Yeah.
So that was like almost a decade and a half of like the Packers always beating us, and I hate it. So Yeah, man, this is gonna be big. I'm scared. I'm really scared.
Yeah, so am I, Eric. I just hate Lambeau Field. I hate the Green Bay Packers with all of my loins. They're literally like the worst franchise ever, and maybe it's because I feel like the little brother that just keeps getting beat up by them.
We're publicly owned. Yeah. Oh, I'm a season ticket holder and I'm a stockholder. It's like that's stock ceremonial. It doesn't mean anything. So you just gave them money and you have a piece of paper.
So, all right. So literally, this happened this weekend. So I made a killer-ass tomato soup. Kristen and I made a slow cooker tomato soup. Oh, my God. It's so good.
Does this have to do with Green Bay?
Yes.
Okay.
I made grilled cheese with it. All right. Ooh. So I went to go get more cheese yesterday.
That's a classic wintry meal.
I had
so
good.
Yeah.
On Saturday with it, I had Parmesan and some cheddar cheese, but it was from England. I didn't ship it from England, just happened to be there. So yesterday I go and look at some cheeses, and I'm like, oh, this is so good. It was like a poblano pepper Monterey Jack. And I look at it, and I'm like, this looks amazing. Made in Wisconsin. Threw it away. Got Vermont cheese as well. Or instead, so I am all in on the hate week this week. Green Bay sucks. I can't wait. It's going to be 11 degrees, so the run game's got to get going.
Yeah.
I think we're going to win. Caleb's 1-0 in Lambeau Field.
He is. That's
true. Keep it going.
Caleb's the owner of Lambeau Field.
He is.
You want to talk about issuing the stock to all the season ticket holders? Like Caleb owns all the stock right now.
Yeah,
so
but I'll tell you, we'll
funny.
get to it later. Jordan Love did look. He looked good against Detroit on Thursday. So it's gonna be a tough game for sure. We'll see what happens because this is also for the NFC North. Like if we lose,
and the potential 1 seed,
right? If we lose, then they're atop the NFC North
because they'll have if God forbid we lose, we'd be 9-4. They'd be 9-3-1. So they would be they'd be the number one
in the North. Yeah.
So yeah, this is a potentially big game with really big playoff implications.
And we get them twice in the next 3 weeks. So
to me, it's like my realistic expectations for the last several years. I've known in my heart of hearts that we weren't good, but like going back to even when I was little, like my priority in order above everything else, even above having a good season, maybe above everything else except for the Super Bowl, is beat the Packers.
Mm-hmm.
Even if we went 2-14 that season, if our 2 wins were against the Packers, I'd be ecstatic. Like when you come to coach the Chicago Bears, beating the Packers is like 1B. Super Bowl's 1A. Beating the Packers is like 1B.
Yeah,
that's the order of importance.
Well, this year has been about what's our key word this year? Exorcism. Oh,
we've
been exorcising demons.
You think we're gonna exorcise the Green Bay demon?
They have beat the shit out of us the last 10 years. I mean, remember Lovey had an amazing record against them, and Lovey left, and everything went to hell in a handbasket. So maybe this is the turning of the tides because we had owned the all-time record, the head-to-head record.
Yeah,
and now they have like 5 or 6 wins on us because we have sucked so bad the last decade.
Yeah.
So I think that maybe over the next 3 weeks, might add to our win total. That'd be amazing. I would take a split though.
This is going to be a test for all of the phases of our football team because Green Bay's defensive line is very good. Micah Parsons, Rashawn Gary, very good, very scary.
Yeah.
I don't know about their second. I don't even know anybody on their secondary. So
couldn't even tell you.
Might have some opportunities there in the passing game if we can't get the run game going. Although, so the defensive line will be a huge test for our offensive line for sure. And our secondary is going to get stress tested just because they have a bunch of guys back there that can catch the ball. I know Matthew Golden hasn't been as exciting as the Packers have wanted him to be.
No.
He can still catch passes.
But he's
Christian Watson is back.
Yeah.
They have Romeo Doubs.
Romeo Doubs is a cheat code. He's got a big-ass helmet, so Love just sees him over there and throws the ball, and he gets a catch.
Yeah. So, I mean, it's the Packers are not – I mean, we've been shit-talking the Packers. I've been saying all year long that I don't think they're as good as they actually are. I won't lie. I'll be honest with you. They're a good team, and they're going to stress test our football team.
Yeah,
across the board. So we'll have to see.
I'm really interested to see how Ozzie Trapillo goes up against Mika. Because I'm sure they're going to try and go after Mika, whatever. I don't care.
He's not calling him Michael like Jerry Jones was. It's like, we wanted to send Michael somewhere.
I really hope T.J. Edwards is back though, because in that second level, would love to have him because Josh Jacobs is a hell of a quarter or a running back. So,
because we're not getting Tremaine Edmonds
at least
back.
For another 2 weeks.
He's on IR.
He might be back for that second Packer game because that would be when he can come off the IR. That'd be 4 games. Yeah. After the Browns game.
That game might be big. That game might have big playoff implications too.
I think every game going forward does.
Yeah.
I mean,
so yeah, we have Packers, Browns, Packers, Niners, Lions is the remaining schedule, and on there, Browns definitely feels like it's a probable win for sure. I mean,
again, Myles Garrett is so good.
He is.
He's better than Micah.
They got blown out yesterday by San Francisco. The Niners is probably like a 50-50 game. You can move the ball on the
I'm always
the
scared to go to
49ers.
San Francisco, though. Remember last year we went and just got obliterated? Like, going to San Francisco
Yes,
is
but their entire offense.
Again, but we're exercising demons.
It's true. Their entire offense is Christian McCaffrey. He leads the league in receiving and rushing yards.
That's crazy.
Which is kind of insane. So if we can just stop McCaffrey,
right,
then they have to go to their other guys, and they don't really have. Is George Kittle healthy? George Kittle, is he healthy?
Yeah.
Okay. Yep. Brandon Ayuk's not playing. They're about to release him from his deal or something like that. So
they got Juwan Jennings, Ricky Pearsall.
Oh yeah,
George Kittle, CMC.
So Niners win no game, but the two Packers games and the Lions games will determine the NFC North, and the Lions will be dangerous because they're in desperation mode now.
I know
they have a big game coming up against the Chiefs. So and both those teams are it's like a desperation. So that should be a good game. So, wow, scary playoff picture coming in, and I didn't even bother writing down the AFC because
who cares?
We're not in the AFC. We're in the NFC.
We'll see you in the Super Bowl. I don't even know where the Super Bowl's at, but we'll see you there.
Pats, see you in the Super Bowl. Wouldn't that be crazy at the 40th anniversary of the Bears Super Bowl?
Oh my God, dude!
But we can't talk about that. So
no,
Pat's really good. Hey, you know what else is really good? Our sponsor, Total Roofing and Construction. We were talking about it this morning. It's cold. It's snowy. It's getting harder to do work. So if you absolutely need something done, now is the time to get it moving because as the snow's coming in, we're predicted to have a pretty bad winter this year. So
we've already gotten here at the office probably 20 inches, and we're not even into winter yet.
Yeah, I would say we probably had
between the two snowfalls.
20 inches, in November for sure, which is weird because usually don't get too much snow in November still.
No.
So, it's going to be a scary winter. Make sure you have all your stuff taken care of. Make sure your roof is good, your shingles are good. Ice damming is a huge problem in the winter.
Yep.
If that ice builds up, our parking lot was covered in ice this morning. We were like having to skate, like waddle across it like penguins to get into the office. So if you have ice on your roof, no bueno. It can dam up and force water under your shingles, under your plywood, and it can wreak havoc on the interior of your home. Not great. If you notice that, give us a call. We got some stuff that we can do to help you out with that. Or if you just want to get a project going for spring, now is the time because we're going to be taking stuff. We're going to be scheduling stuff in spring because we can't do it right now anymore. It's too cold.
Yep. Get your gutters cleaned out, too. That's a big thing.
Yes.
Leaves are just chock full in the gutters.
If you're a property manager, we have maintenance packages. Call us out. We'll do all the caulking on your buildings. We'll come clean your gutters out. It's all included in our maintenance package.
Yeah. The biggest thing is just it's springtime. It is when we're going to be looking to do some projects. Looking at the weather the next couple weeks, it is not going to be pretty. We are not going to get a lot of work done, unfortunately, because of just frigid cold. And quite frankly, you don't want us to get the work done because it's so cold. Things aren't going to properly seal, or it might just be doing more damage, and nothing's going to get fixed. And then you got to live through the winter with it. So
if you're roofing below 32 degrees, which is freezing point, you risk things not adhering properly. So if anyone is telling you, we can do it, and it's like 11 degrees outside, I would second guess. I will hold off just because you're not getting something that is going to seal properly and protect your home. So I know it sucks. I know that we're trying to get things done before Christmas, but I'd rather do it safely than you be sorry 6 months from now when it's springtime, it's raining, and your roof is not properly sealed on top of your home.
That's right.
Right?
Yep.
I think I'm not talking BS. I think
well said, Eric. You hit that nail on the head, which is what we do pretty often here at Total Roofing.
Brett knows more about it than me. He's the roof guy. I just do marketing. So I just make silly videos and I put them up on the internet. So
that's important.
It is.
Yeah.
So totalroofingconstruction.com or go to our YouTube page. Kyle, our amazing producer, has made a ton of really awesome videos this year, from product showcases to salesman introductions. If you want to know who you're watching with, we all have an introduction up there, including me. You won't be working with me because I make silly
you
things.
Bring them to us, though.
Sure,
the reason they know about us is because of what you and Kyle do. You guys bring the people.
There's a lot of great stuff over there. Kyle's made some awesome stuff. So if you have any questions, anything, you can watch all of that. TotalRoofingConstruction.com. Go check out Total Roofing and Construction on YouTube. Gaining more subscribers is cool. The word's getting out. Everyone knows that Total Roofing is the guys.
That's right.
We are the guys.
We are the total guys.
Yes.
Total package.
We take off our shirts every sales meeting, like Ben Johnson.
Yeah, after every
we flex
roof signing, we take our shirt off.
in your house.
In the room.
Yeah, in your house.
When you hand the check to us, my shirt comes off.
And they say, please leave.
And then you take the check back and throw me out.
Yeah.
It's happened only 4 times. But.
That's TotalRoofingConstruction.com. Around the NFL.
Yeah.
There's a lot of stuff happening, a lot of playoff implications. We're in the time of the year where we need to start talking playoff picture. Let's start with Thanksgiving Day games. I didn't get to watch too many of these because I was hosting.
Mm-hmm.
Packers 31, Lions 24. Definitely would have preferred if the Lions won this game. Would have helped us out a little bit more.
Yeah. Lions just looked out of sorts in this game. They just couldn't really get anything going. The score, I think, is a lot closer than the game kind of flowed, but Jordan Love made some some good throws. He looked good. Blah, blah, blah. Whatever.
Lions.
Would have loved to see the Lions win, but,
Lions losing on Thanksgiving just feels right.
Yeah, I mean, we've seen that.
That's a Thanksgiving tradition.
Yeah.
Except last year when they beat us.
Right.
So, Chiefs 28, Cowboys 31. Cowboys are back.
I don't know what the hell happened there.
The Cowboys look really good.
Yeah, that was a hell of a game too. The Cowboys, Dak Prescott's balling out right now.
Yeah.
And our boy Matt Eberflus, his defense is actually not as shitty as it used to be.
Yeah.
I think they got
the trades they made at the deadline.
Yeah.
The turn that Cowboys, I'm not going to sit here and say that the Cowboys defense is like good because you have Matt Eberflus. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
But it seems like he has enough to where they'll just bend, not break, and they can win games. So yeah, Chiefs are in trouble. They're not even really in the playoff picture right now.
Yep.
Their division is really good. I guess the Broncos lost, so
yeah,
that's good for them. But they have a big game coming up against Detroit, and like I mentioned, both those teams feel like that's a must win for either team, especially in our division with the Lions, with us and Green Bay being at the top.
Right.
Bengals 32, Ravens 14. I take back my Joe Burrow take. I was wrong. He came back. He looked incredible. The Bengals are still alive in the playoff race somehow, incredibly.
Lamar is broken. Lamar Jackson is broken right now. I don't know what the hell's going on, and it really pisses me off.
Yeah.
Because I got him in fantasy, and he just sucks right now. But that was a hell of a game. Every underdog won on Thursday, and then the Bears won Friday.
Wow.
So all the underdogs not only covered the spread, they won.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I love Joe Burrow. I think he's a great quarterback. It's always good to have him in the league. I hate how injury riddled he's been the last couple of years.
I was really critical of him coming back. I said I don't really see a point, but there is a scenario where the Bengals can,
which is crazy,
even win the AFC North.
Yeah,
which because the Steelers lost yesterday.
They're plummeting.
Yeah, the Ravens have been on a win streak, but there's something with Lamar. You like you said, doesn't look right. So there is a pathway.
That's crazy.
So I was wrong. I take it back. Welcome back, Joe Burrow.
Which would be unbelievable if they make the playoffs somehow. I mean, the roller coasters they've had to ride between Joe Burrow getting injured, then Jake Browning coming in, trading for Joe Flacco, and then Burrow coming back.
If the Bengals make the playoffs with Joe Burrow coming back, the Bengals during the offseason better get every thick boy available on free agency and sign them to protect him.
Yeah.
Because that shows you how valuable he is. That without him, that franchise is even with Jamar Chase and T. Higgins, they're just not good.
Yeah.
Saints 17, Dolphins 21. My boy Mike McDaniel continues to survive.
Yeah, man, he's just sticking it to you.
It's unbelievable. I can't believe
Devin
it.
Achane, he's a hell of a back, that's for sure.
Yeah. So the Dolphins are only one game under 500. I thought they were cooked this year.
I did too.
So Texans 20, Colts 16. Two things going on here. Either A, the Colts are not the team we saw earlier in the year, or B, the Texans' defense is really good, or both of those things.
Right.
I don't know.
The Texans are a really good defense, but to your point, I don't know what's been going on with the Colts the last few weeks. The Jacksonville Jaguars are now in the top of that division, and I thought the Colts were going to run away with it. So
wow,
something's happening.
Just goes to show you how much I think about the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Duval,
incredible. They're having a turnaround season too. Wow, insane.
Yeah.
Falcons 24, Jets 27. Falcons, what are we doing? Like, I feel like every week everyone's picking like, oh yeah, the Falcons are like pretty good. They should win this, and then I see them losing all the time. What are we doing?
Right.
Is Kirko playing?
Kirk's here. Yeah, he was the quarterback. I know what so I had an anytime or first touchdown bet parlay out there yesterday. 3 of the 5 hit, which would have been cool if the other 2 hit. The one of them was Bijan Robinson to score first. So it's second quarter. The Jets are punting the ball back, and the guy muffed the ball at the 2-yard line, and they scored. So, like, the things like that were happening, right? There's also a girl on Twitter. Her name's Bree. Random as hell. She always pops up on my Twitter feed because of this. She's from Chicago, but she'll post herself at a game, a Bulls game, Blackhawks. Hasn't gone to a Bears game, thank God. Cubs. She went to. They always lose
when she goes.
and she posts a picture. So she was in the Atlanta game yesterday in an Atlanta jersey.
Oh my God!
And they lost.
All right, so
so keep her away.
Bree needs to be banned.
Go to Lambeau Field this weekend in a Jordan Love jersey. Come to Soldier Field in 2 weeks with a Jordan Love jersey.
Deploy her as like the weapon, like the bad luck weapon.
So,
incredible.
But yeah, to your point, I don't know what happened there with Atlanta.
The Twitter algorithm is really weird in the stuff that it shows you now.
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on with that.
Right.
Niners 26, Browns 8.
Yeah.
This should be a win for us. I think
hoping.
if they keep playing Shador. Shador's trying to figure it out. You know, we'll see. Our defense should feast against him.
Yep.
He's coming in at tail end of the season when everybody's playing their best football.
Right, but their defense, even
Scary.
though they gave up 26 points, we're gonna have to be on our best game.
Did Myles Garrett get a sack?
I don't know.
Okay, I know he was 5 away from the record.
Yeah,
so
which is crazy.
He'll probably get it
because he's on pace for 27. The record's 22.5.
That would be insane. Rams 28, Panthers 31. Thank you, Panthers. That was a pipe dream. We were talking about it earlier in the season, or earlier in the week, and it was like we were like, "Whoa! If the Panthers beat the Rams, we'll be the 1 seed." And we all kind of laughed about it.
Yeah, like the Panthers.
We're like, "Yeah, okay." And then it happened. The Panthers are above 500.
Yeah.
What is this season? Bears Panthers new alliance because
Right.
in a weird way, like the Panthers are where they are because of the trade with the Bears, and like then now they helped us with the one
Right.
seed. What is going? I don't know. It's crazy. Again, the team we heisted so that they could have Bryce Young helped us get the number 1 pick with Bryce. You can't write.
I know.
You can't write better fiction than that.
Right.
I
didn't see it.
Okay.
Well, Matthew Stafford, to your boy, just in that
Through 2
chamber.
picks.
But he still had another decent day.
Yeah.
Devontae Adams, 2 touchdowns, but they couldn't. The Panthers are good.
Yeah. Rico Dowdle is incredible. Maybe they need to put Stafford in the chamber more. Maybe he needs to spend maybe he needs to not practice and go into like the hyperbolic time chamber for the whole time. whatever he's doing. I don't know. Speaking of the Jaguars 25, Titans 3. Titans are officially eliminated from the playoffs, I think, this week.
Yeah.
I thought they were already.
I think they'll get the number 1 pick again.
Duval's feeling good. Liam Cohen's got the boys playing.
Yeah, they're
good.
buzzing.
Yeah, so Jacksonville. We thought the Colts were going to run away with that division.
Yeah.
Now Jacksonville's in there. I don't really have anything else to say about Jacksonville.
Nah,
so
I don't know anything about them. That Trevor Lawrence is pretty good.
Yeah,
Looks pretty good at least.
Yeah,
not just his looks, like his football play.
Card 17
he's
bucks.
got nice hair, but
Card 17 bucks 20. Baker Mayfield played in this game after being in a sling last week.
Did he really? Wow.
So, I love Baker Mayfield's a psychopath, and I love him.
Yeah.
Bucks get back on track. Vikings 0, Seahawks 26. So 9 didn't start this week.
Nope.
They started Max Brosmer, and everybody was so excited that he was starting.
Yeah, because he went to Minnesota.
Threw 4 picks.
Yep. And one of them was one of the most terrible picks on the goal line. Did you see that one?
I saw it.
Yeah.
It was bad. My one friend said in his league he had -3 fantasy points. So, yeah.
Vikings are in a tailspin right now.
Not
that
great.
sucks. Kevin O'Connell's a good coach, but he tied his hitch to that JJ wagon, and that's going to go off the tracks because JJ's not a good quarterback.
Do you think he did, or do you think the Vikings front office made him?
Well, they made him by drafting him. They should have never drafted him. I don't know why anybody thought he was good. Like, and then Sam Darnold showed his true colors in the playoffs, or else he'd probably still be there. Now look what he's doing in Seattle.
I mean, they won 14 games last year.
I know.
Every week that goes by, the decision to move on from Sam Darnold, I understand he collapsed in the playoffs or whatever. but Seattle looks incredible.
I'm so thankful that they did because I love that they're in disarray now.
Yeah,
they deserved nice
and again, to defend the Vikings, which that sounds disgusting coming out of my mouth. You don't know when you move on from Sam Darnold that's going to happen. Like, you just don't. Like, it's easy in hindsight 2020 to look back and be like, oh, you should have kept Darnold.
Yeah.
Like, you don't know at the time, but man, that decision is just not aging well.
Right.
It's not aging well.
Again, it just brings me back to, like, I don't want to think about weeks 1 and 2 of this season for the Bears, but I really hate that we lost to him on week 1. Like, it was just stupid. Again, I think it was necessary for the growth of this team, but I just can't stand that they let JJ go in there.
I just look at it as like we had to lose those to get to where we are now. Because if we would have held on, we would have been 9 or 10-2 instead of 9-3.
Yeah, that'd be pretty sweet.
Which it's okay.
It's all right. We'll get to 10 wins this Sunday.
Yeah, so Vikings might be in the they kept showing like highlights of when he played in the national championship game. Like here's all the JJ McCarthy highlights. It's just
and he threw the ball like 12 times in the national championship.
It's just handoffs.
Right.
So, hey, I don't know. Vikings are not in a great place right now.
Yeah.
They'll probably be, I assume, looking for a quarterback. You had Sam Darnold and Daniel Jones who are playing just fine.
Right.
On your roster. So, again, it's easy to hindsight and look back and do that, but I don't know. Bills 26, Steelers 7. We are right where we always are with the Steelers this time of year. They are 500. We are on par for another barely winning season with Mike Tomlin.
Yeah.
Which is kind of what I said at the start of this year. I said they're going to go 500. Rodgers was pulled. Didn't play great. Threw 100 yards and had a fumble and then got pulled. I don't know if he was injured or whatever.
He got hit in the face. He had he looked like Joe Pesci's character in Home Alone.
So one of my predictions or one of my takes came true this year. I was like, there's no way Rodgers is making it through the whole season. He'll just break down. And now you got to rely on Mason Rudolph, which hasn't looked great. He needs to get rid of that maybe getting rid of the mustache roll.
Yeah,
will help.
Well, on the Bills on the other side, it was a slow game for them to finally break out. I remember checking fantasy and Josh Allen only had 6 points. It's like, again, dude.
Their rushing game was pretty good.
Yeah, I saw James Cook cooked.
James Cook is so good.
Yeah,
he's incredible. So I don't know. Bills feel like they'll be in the mix come playoff time. They just don't feel as dominant as they do in the years past. Raiders 14, Chargers 31. They are running out of people for their coach to fire. The coach's name escapes me. Who is it? Raiders.
Pete Carroll. God. Yeah, he fired Chip Kelly.
Yeah, and so it's like, when are we going to maybe just come to the realization that hiring a 74-year-old man to coach your football team is not a good move?
No, they thought they were going to get Ben Johnson, too.
Yeah. North Carolina, I think that's who Tom Brady wanted, was Ben Johnson.
Oh, yeah.
So, but he came to Chicago. Sorry, Tom.
Oh, yeah, brother.
But, it's not working out in North Carolina either, hiring 70-something-year-old Bill Belichick.
Yeah.
Although that's got a lot of extra baggage.
Yep.
Shout out to Jordan Hudson, who's now suing Pablo Torre. That's really funny. Jordan.
Yeah.
Who's suing Pablo Torre. That's really funny.
Right.
If you haven't listened to Pablo Torre's show, it's very good.
Is it?
Yeah. His investigative journalism is insane. He found radio proof of Wilt's 100-point game. Just went and found it because people were like, "Oh, it didn't happen." He found,
because there's no TV.
He found the radio broadcast of it happening.
Wow.
And he interviewed the last guy alive that was on the team that played with Wilt.
Interesting.
So Wilt's 100 game didn't happen. But go watch Pablo Torre. He did a story on Jordan and Bill, and then on Instagram she posted a cute photo.
You're welcome.
And she was like, "I'm suing you,
yeah.
Pablo Torre." And I'm just like, this man is on an investigative journalistic tear.
Yeah.
And you want to sue him? You're gonna get eaten alive in Discovery. That's what he wants. So good luck with that. Go listen to Pablo Torre. Finds out. It's great. In an era where it's just what we do, where it's just people yelling at each other,
right?
Or all the
we don't yell. We
talk very passionately.
We lovingly talk.
But
about
the first take era, where it's just 6 dudes on a panel and they just yell takes at each other.
Yeah.
To have some
I'm ready for that to be over.
Yeah, to have some actual investigative journalism going on. Fantastic.
Yes.
Pablo Torre. He doesn't need my shout out because his show is a million times bigger than ours. But endorse Pablo Torre. Call us. I have a scoop for you. No, I actually don't. But and then I went to bed before I wrote down the score.
It was 27-26. Broncos. They won in overtime. The Commanders scored. The Broncos scored in overtime, and then the Commanders went down. The game thought it ended 3 times. They would run a play and then they throw a flag, and you thought the game was over or a touchdown was scored. Yada yada yada.
Yeah.
But then they went for 2. Mariota had his running back wide open, but the Bronco defender tipped it, and that was the end of the game.
I was watching that game, and I was listening to Chris Collinsworth commentate, and the way he says Mariota is really strange.
How's he say it?
He says it like Mariota. He really emphasizes the T.
The ta.
He's like,
here's a guy.
Mariota.
Yeah, I don't know.
And I'm just like, Mariota. You roll the T, and it's kind of like a D.
Yeah. Also, I don't think Bo Nix is all that good.
I mean, I said it earlier in the year. He's very streaky.
He threw for 300 yards, but that's because in overtime they had he just had a catch and run to Evan Ingram, who took it 40 yards.
He'll have games where nothing happens, and he'll have games where it's just oh yeah, I see it.
Yeah, he's also 29 of 45.
Interesting.
So
completion percentage.
Yeah,
we're not talking about it. Yeah,
but he's 10-2. I mean, What can you say?
Well,
Same with Drake May.
Not anymore. They lost, right?
No, they won.
Oh, the Broncos won.
Yeah.
Okay. I thought you said the Commanders won.
The Mariota tried to get that 2-point conversion, and they failed.
Yeah, it seems to be a 2-horse race in the AFC, Pats and Broncos right now. So with our usual suspects, Ravens and Bills, kind of lagging behind. So that's interesting. But, that's all we have. Any other points you want to bring up?
No, man. It's Green Bay week.
Big game. FTP.
Yeah, I'm not eating cheese all week. I won't drink summer shandy, even though it's not summer anymore.
No spotted cow.
No spotted cow. Anything from Wisconsin, I will not indulge in this week or probably the rest of the month. So,
twice in 3 weeks. So
anything that's green, I don't like, even though I work at a company that is green.
It's literally looking at the wall.
Yeah, it's right behind me. So
turns around and rips the panel off.
I hope to God that we go into Lambeau and just rip out their souls, and like we did in January. So that's all I got, Eric. I'm good.
Big week. Nervous.
Yep.
This is the most nervous I've been for a football game all year, for sure.
Green Bay sucks. Green Bay sucks.
I
love how the Blackhawks crowd on Friday night were chanting that out of nowhere.
It's just in Chicago at a sporting event, you will hear Green Bay sucks.
I heard it at the Chicago Fire game when we went as a company.
Yes.
It's amazing.
That's just how it is. And even walking out of Soldier Field at the end of games.
It happened last week.
People chant Green Bay sucks, even if it happened when we played the Giants. So,
Green Bay sucks.
Yeah.
Green Bay sucks.
I'm afraid that you're putting it out there in the universe and jinxing us.
I just say that on a random Tuesday.
I still hurt, Brett.
It could be April, and I'll say Green Bay sucks.
I know we're excising the demons.
Yeah.
I still feel like a beaten.
I know. I'm maintaining a positive facade of confidence.
It's just been beaten into me that.
Yeah. Inside, I'm also in a feral position, and I hear that song. Dun, 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 go Pack, go.
Is that their song?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
After like a first down or a touchdown, I don't know.
I've maybe subconsciously buried that.
Here's something. My brother peed on Lambeau Field. I love you, Ryan, but he did, and I saw it, and it was awesome. Yeah.
I was.
My brother-in-law's bachelor party. We went to Green Bay on a whim because we were supposed to go to Cincinnati, and then life happened, and then we went to Green Bay. And I don't ever want to go back to that city.
I'm very amused that it's just literally like a football stadium in the middle.
Honest
of
to God, dude, like across the street's a damn grocery store.
Yeah,
like it's so bizarre.
I was just looking around like my subdivision, just like that'd be if they built the new Bears stadium,
right? Like in the gates of St. John.
Yeah, like absolutely insane.
And it's an amazing stadium. I've heard so many good things. Some of my buddies that have gone, and Packers fans have been very accommodating to Bears fans that are going to Lambeau. So, I mean, that's cool, but I hope that we are victorious after the game.
I do want to go. I think it's like a football kind of checklist
bucket list.
Type of thing, a bucket list, a game to go up there for sure. And I've had the exact same experience. I mean, I know Packers fans and Bears fans talk a lot of crap on the internet when in person, right? When I used to work at Soldier Field, the Packers games were some of like the easiest because everybody there was like everybody understood that it was a rivalry, but everybody was pretty chill. I don't remember throwing a lot of people out of there. So Philly was the most rowdy. Go figure.
Yeah,
so
of course.
We got some rowdy fans over there in Philly, but Packers fans were always usually pretty cool.
Yeah,
I had some pretty good food. I walked up lots and they served me some good food. So
that's good.
Yeah. We'll see. Fingers crossed. It's going to be huge. Hey, if you want to catch up with everything that's going on at 9 to 5 Bears, it's just basically 9 to 5 Bears on all the platforms. I don't have it written at the end, so I can't cheat this time. 9 to 5 Bears on YouTube. That's our primary platform. Hey, we are at 85 subscribers. Keep growing every week. Thank you so much for everybody that's subscribed. I keep meaning to make a little video and just say thank you. If we keep growing, we'll have to figure out some stuff we can do for the community that's forming. 9 to 5 Bears on TikTok. We're over 200 followers on TikTok, which has been really cool. And that's been where a lot of the jawing and the fun comments have been happening and stuff.
The tick be talking. That is our most what's the word?
Watched.
That's where activity is.
That's where a lot of the engagement happens.
Most active,
yes. A lot of the engagement
is super high.
Yes. Instagram is Bears 9 to 5. It's backwards because I messed up the Instagram account.
It's okay.
And that's been popping off too. That's been getting some traction. So it's been pretty cool. You can email us 9to5bears@gmail.com. You can email Brett at totalroofinginstruction.com 9to5bears and get a discount on your roof or your jellyfish lights.
Yep.
That's pretty cool.
Nice.
And then the podcast is available in audio format. Well, video format on Spotify and then audio wherever else your podcasts are found. And if you have a specific podcast player you like and it's not there, just shoot me an email and I can add it to whatever your preferred. Some people like the smaller podcast players. They don't like the big ones because
Interesting.
The smaller ones don't like collect your data and then
Gotcha. Yeah.
sell to the government, and then the bird drones
Yeah.
watch you.
Yeah.
It's not a conspiracy theory podcast. It could be, but we have a conspiracy theory people in the office.
Yes, we do.
It'd be fun to talk
Yes.
to them. Maybe we'll do that in the off season.
I like that.
Let's do
Yeah.
95 Bears
Some conspiracies.
After Dark.
Get
like the
wild.
History
Yeah.
Channel, Ancient Aliens.
I like it. I like it.
Patreon bonus content. From Patreon.
I'm down.
9 to 5 Illuminati.
Yeah.
So, thank you guys for watching. As always, check us out on all those accounts. Comment, say hi, like, subscribe, all that good stuff. Leave a rating review. It really helps us out. And we'll see you next week for the conclusion of Packers week. We'll see what happens. Hopefully, see you on Victory Monday.
The Bears.